Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is April. I go by Ruby Rouge here on the YouTubes. Today I would like to share with you 1 year of hair care empties. I think this video held a few surprises for me, one being the amount of product that I used in a year. We'll save that for the end. The other thing that I think is important to note is that when it comes to hair care, I am as obsessive with my hair care as I am with every beauty product that comes into my life. I have many videos on my hair care journey. I will try to remember to link them at some point in the video, in the cards. I put a playlist somewhere at the end of the video. My hair care journey has been hard and difficult at times, and then easy and great at others. Right now I'm kind of at a good place. I found a lot of products that work for my hair, so I'm going to share some of those with you today and kind of let you know the decisions that I make and show you what some great products. There are some really great products in here. So let's get started and I'll start showing you some products. The first thing I want to start with are deep conditioners. Okay, so these are the deep conditioners I've used for the year. Oh, sorry about the reflection. I don't think there's anything I can do about that for right now. So I'll just try to move quickly. These are Ojon Deep Conditioner, Restorative Conditioner. This product was amazing and it took me forever to use. Unfortunately, it's been discontinued. Its base was palm oil, and this was created kind of before people started talking about the palm oil crisis. I have had this for so long. I really just wanted credit for it. I am showing you these in the order in which I use the products, and I feel like that was important to note that I use deep conditioner before I shampoo my hair. So I don't shampoo in the shower, then deep condition, and then rinse it out and go about my day. That is too heavy for my hair, which is a little bit fine. I do have some texture and body to my hair, but it's a little bit fine. So that's too heavy for my hair. So what I do is I deep condition before I get in the shower. These were all three good. These is from the Ion brand. Sorry about the packaging. This is from Sally Beauty. These are very affordable. I always think that these are good enough, if that makes sense. So I don't recommend you run out and purchase every single one of them. I think that there are other deep conditioners that are equally as good, but these are always good enough. They always have sort of a specific target, and I think that they are formulated good. I think that the formulations are actually good and they do kind of what they say they're going to do. Another one that I really enjoyed was this Novex Bamboo Sprout. This one's incredibly affordable. You can get it off Amazon. I don't normally recommend you buy products off Amazon, but I felt like this was a legit product. And this one was a little heavy for my hair, but it also, I was going through a really dried out phase and I felt like this was a really good one. So maybe not something I would use too frequently, but it was really nice to have when my hair felt really, really dried out and just needed a overhaul. So this is a good one. This one I actually got from Influencer and it was nice. It reminds me a lot of the Moroccan oil deep conditioner, which is a deep conditioner that I do like. However, I prefer that my deep conditioners be silicone free just because silicones tend to weigh down my hair. They're not my favorite ingredient for my personal hair and keeping my hair healthy. I don't avoid them completely, but I just prefer when they're not in products, and I prefer to not use them on a regular basis. This does have silicone in it. It was a nice deep conditioner though. It was a very affordable deep conditioner, and I would recommend, you know, if you like the Moroccan oil deep conditioner, pick this one up because this one was really, really close. This one had macadamia oil. See, I didn't even realize that. Apricot and macadamia oil, and but it also had silicones. So these were the deep conditioners that I used for the year. Not very many, but oh my gosh, this took me like years to use. Years. It's been in a project pan for years. Literally years. The next step for me would be to shampoo my hair. And Oh, where to start with this? So first, let's just go to this Deva Curl product here. I know Deva Curl is going through a lawsuit and there's a lot of confusion about what's going on. And I have to say, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. I have used Deva Curl products in the past. I have had problems with my hair, but I have also used them at times when I've not had any problems with my hair. So I don't know that I can make any sort of conclusion that it is Deva Curl. My best guess would be that it has more to do with the co-washing, which I do co-wash my hair as well. But I also tend to use sulfate-based shampoos. I wouldn't say on a regular basis, but usually every like 2-3 months I end up using one just because I like to, and just because it happens. It's not really something I plan, but it just happens. That conditioner was great. I loved it. I loved the weight of it. My hair was fine while I was using it. I did have some problems at different points, but then my hair got better at different points while I was using that conditioner. It took me a long time. So I can't really blame anything on that conditioner. But it was a really good one. So once we get that figured out, I would consider repurchasing this again. I was actually going to repurchase this again, but I'm going to hold off for the time being. Let's go with the Shea Moisture brand. Shea Moisture is one of my favorite silicone-free, sulfate-free brands, which is what I prefer. The Peace Rose Oil Complex shampoo is amazing. It is amazing for fine hair. I think the only drawback for it with me would be the scent, which I personally love, but it is heavily rose scented. So if you're not loving rose, you might not like that shampoo. You might not like any of the Shea Moisture shampoos because they are all very heavily scented. I love them though. This is the one that tends to keep my hair in the absolute best condition. I do not need a conditioner with it. That's why there is not really any conditioners here. There's this one and that's, well, and then here, but that's a different thing. But there's not a lot of conditioners because my hair does not need conditioners when I use the Shea Moisture. Sometimes I will use a conditioner, but sometimes I will not, if that makes sense. So these are kind of like go-to one and done products for me. Love it though. This one I love. The Jamaican Black Castor Oil. That one causes a little more hair fall for me, and I'm not really sure why. It is a clarifying shampoo. It does work as a clarifying shampoo. So if I'm feeling a little built up or a little weighed down, I can use that shampoo and it works. But I do notice I get a little more hair fall from it, which makes me a little uncomfortable. That being said, so I don't use it overly frequently. I may not repurchase it again, although I already have another one I'm using now. The Oribe Gold Lust line. Now this I got in a lucky bag. I really enjoyed this. I just saw as I was looking up some prices that you can actually buy these sample sizes now. They're $17 a piece, which I know is really expensive still. But instead of spending the money on buying the full-size bottle, which is incredibly expensive, at least you can try them now at a little more of an affordable price. I do really like this shampoo and conditioner. As far as high-end shampoos and conditioners go, I do think that that is a good one. It is one of the better shampoos and conditioners I've ever used in my life. The other one of my favorites is the Kerastase. I think it's the Bon Therapiste. The Bon Therapiste. I think is what it's called. I really like that one too. And they're both really expensive and they're both really, I felt really good. This one is silicone. It has silicones in it, but no sulfates, which isn't my favorite mix-up of products. I feel like if you're going to put silicones in a product, you kind of need something to strip them out a little bit. You're going to need your sulfates here and there. That's just my opinion. This Clairol, that was just the sample size. I didn't really get enough uses out of it to know whether it was good or bad for my hair. It felt nice. It was enjoyable. It smelled okay. And I enjoyed it. I am put these in here just because I don't know where else they would go. Maybe I should do a video about baby products, but I used these on my son and I also used them on myself and they were equally as good. My favorite is the olive oil and marula oil. But I love all of these. They were great. They're so good at not drying out his skin. So these are both shampoo and body wash. They don't dry out his skin and I love it. And like I said, I did use them on myself as both shampoo and body wash and felt that they were great too. So if you're having trouble finding your Shea Moisture shampoo, don't forget about these. I would say this one's probably going to be a little heavier for most people, but both of these were really, really nice. You can use these as well as your shampoo if you're interested. Styling creams. This one is from Deva. I want to talk about this because I had this product since 2013. I have literally been using this since 2013 on a regular basis. Not like put it in the cabinet, forgot about it. Nope. I've been using it almost every single time I wash my hair since 2013. I love the product. This is another one I was going to consider repurchasing. I'm a little nervous to do that right now. I never ever had any problems with my hair as far as I know related to this product. So yeah, I mean, I really loved it and I was going to repurchase it. So can't really talk too much about it because I'm like, I don't know what's going on with Deva. Briogeo Rosarco milk. Restorative leave-in conditioning spray. This stuff was so weird and I keep getting it in sample boxes. I don't want it anymore. It's such a weird product. I felt like it was the opposite of conditioning. My hair felt so dry after using this. What I actually found I really enjoy doing with this is using it as like a volumizing thickening spray. So if I want like a big bun, like a big messy bun, I can spray this all through my hair and it will like plump up my strands, my individual strands, like plump them up, make them bigger, make them messier, but they feel, I can't do it like when I'm wearing my hair down because they feel kind of like sticky and weird. I know that that's a weird use for a product, but I actually kind of like it. But yeah, I wouldn't purchase a product specifically for that. So this is just a weird product and I don't really understand it. I would love if you've used this and experienced something either similar or different. Let me know down below because I'm like, is it just reacting with my hair or like other products that I'm using maybe? The next thing I'm going to do for my hair is add a thickening spray at the root. And this is the Aveda Invati line. I have this here too. I'm going to talk about this too. The Aveda Invati line. This is the Scalp Revitalizer. I really, really like this product. And it's kind of expensive, but it lasts me so long that I don't feel bad purchasing it. I wouldn't feel bad at all if I felt like it was actually helping my scalp or if it was doing something to, you know, decrease breakage like it says. I don't really get those vibes from it. Maybe it is. I just haven't been able to like test that enough to make a statement like that. But what I do love is how it, let me put this down. What I do love is how it volumizes my hair. My hair feels so nice and it has that perfect level of volume without being sticky or crunchy. My hair just feels clean. It does have a little bit of a scent to it, but it's not like so crazy and overpowering. It just has a great volumizer. It's a really, really great volumizer. Living Proof. I like the Living Proof okay, but I wouldn't purchase the Living Proof over the Invati. And I think I'm pronouncing Invati correctly. I have no idea. But I wouldn't purchase the Living Proof again. That was actually my second little mini sample I had purchased because I did like it. I just felt like after a while of using it, it felt a little bit drying and it just wasn't my favorite. And it's good. It's good. If you want to try it, these little minis are kind of affordable and that would be a good way to try it. This stuff right here though. This is the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray and I obviously would not put this in my hair wet like I would the other two. I would wait, maybe even sometimes like second day hair, I'll wait. It is a wonderful, wonderful dry texturizing spray. It is my favorite product from the whole Oribe Gold Lust line, which I have reviewed before. It is my absolute favorite product in that line. It is amazing. And it is the best volumizer I have ever tried by far. It was kind of expensive, but once again, it was going to last me forever. I bought the big Mama Jama bottle. You can also buy this size. I really recommend if you're trying to find a great dry texturizing spray, that is a really good one. For me, I did a whole video on dry shampoo a few years ago. I think all of this is in there. All of the information I still feel is very relevant and true to me. All of my favorites are still my favorites. The ones I didn't like, I still don't like. These were all ones that I thought were okay, except for this Elizabeth and James Nirvana. It's not very good. I literally pulled this one back out for days that I was just wearing my hair up and I wanted to degrease a little bit. Really wasn't going anywhere special or important, and just to give me a little bit of scent, even though the scent on this was so weak, it didn't really even matter. So I would not recommend this one at all. The Triple Sec, I didn't love. I prefer the Detox, the Drybar Detox one. I don't know why there's that much of a difference, but I just didn't feel like this one is very good. And the Klorane, I always forget the pronunciation. What is it, Klorane? Those are one of my favorites. It's probably like my second or third favorite spray dry shampoo, but my absolute favorite dry shampoo that I have been using for years, and I want to just point out that there's not an empty, is this guy right here. This is the Klorane dry shampoo, but it's in the squeeze bottle. What I do with this though is I just pour a little, I open this up, pour a little bit in my hands, and then work it through my roots. I find that to be the easiest method of application. I wanted to talk about this though because not only is it my favorite dry shampoo, I used all of these, and the only other dry shampoo I really used for the whole year was this guy, and it's still not empty. It's still not empty. I've been using this for over a year. Or more, and it's not in my empties video for a whole year. Is that making sense? And that is so impressive. The value on this dry shampoo is insane. The amount of uses you're going to get out of it. I think they've raised the price. It might be like $30 now. I don't like that idea. I don't like that they raised the price. It hurts my heart. But oh my gosh, the value is insane. So it's like $30 for a whole year of dry shampoo, and I use dry shampoo a lot. A lot. I use it like once every 3 days. So love, love, love that. And lastly, the last product that I have is this Tresemme Trace 2 Extra Firm Control. I would say my husband uses this a little bit more than I do. I don't use a lot of hairspray. I just thought about it the other day. I was like, I really don't use very much hairspray. I will spray some flyaways. My styling creams and other products I put in my hair tend to give me enough hold that I don't need a lot of hairspray, but yeah, I just don't use a lot. But when I do, this is what I use. I find this to be brushable enough. It is incredibly affordable, and it's light enough, but yet gives some hold, and my husband likes it, and so this is just what I use because it's here and it's cheap and it works. Okay, the last thing I want to do is put all of these products up so you can see what 1 year worth of hair empties looks like for me. Okay, so that's 1 year worth of hair empties. For me, I did skip the, oops, I left this one in here. I was going to skip the baby stuff, so it could just be basically my hair empties. 1 year for me. I feel like there's not as much as I would have guessed. I would have guessed more, but then again, I do have some like this huge product that I used forever and ever and ever. I have this product that took me forever and ever. I do tend to have my products that are like go-to for me, so I don't try a lot of random stuff. So like the Shea Moisture is definitely a go-to, and the you know, this hairspray is just what I use. The Invati over here is just a go-to. So yeah, I'm hoping to have a lot more samples this year. I have a lot of samples that I need to get through, and yeah. Anyways, so there you have it. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know, as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What are your favorite hair products? Especially if you have fine hair, and especially if you're silicone free, sulfate free. I love to look and search into those products a little bit more. So I will see you in the next one. Bye!